Well, I must confess I'm extremely excited. Been waiting for this game for, well, not as long as the original Warhammer, but having played pretty much every campaign in the original, I've played about 1,600 hours of it, I was ready for something new. And thank you, CA, for obliging me. I've heard interesting things about this one. So, rather than taking place in the old world, Total Warhammer 2
I am Tyrion, heir of
takes
Anarion.
place in a whole new world, in Warhammer Not America, or the Americas, and also Warhammer Not Africa, I should add. These are our new choices of who to begin our campaign with. The High Elves. Arrogant pricks, mostly. But they did save the world a few times, especially as they will no doubt tell you 6,000 years before present day. Big chaos invasion. The High Elves came up with this sweet plan of draining magic away from the world. And since in the Warhammer world, magic is what gives demons life, demons all disappeared, mostly except for the polar regions, and everything was cool. That said, I played High Elves on the tabletop Warhammer game, so I'm somewhat predisposed towards them, as I'm sure you've picked up. That's what I'll be playing. There's also the Lizardmen and the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves, well, it's sort of a succession thing. It's kind of like the Sunni-Shiite divide in the Muslim world. They disagree on who should have been the rightful successor of the first Phoenix King of the High Elves, was Anarion. Disagree violently, actually. And since these two Dark Elves have been around since the actual event in question, 4,000 years ago, a while, they're really quite bitter about it. High Elves, of course, are very long-lived, but not that long-lived. It's not unnatural. Lizardmen, of course, they're actually, despite what you might think, they're a good faction. Well, not good. There's no good in Warhammer. They're an order faction. They're seeking to stop chaos demons from killing everyone. Indirectly. I mean, mainly they're just trying to do what a bunch of stone tablets they found tell them to do. That they're frog kings, like this guy, tell them to. Don't think too hard about it. Then there's the Skaven, who are children of chaos. Not that they have any loyalty to chaos, of course. Not that they have any loyalty to anything. In the tabletop game, there's two factions specifically who are considered so untrustworthy that not even their own kin can trust them for long. Specifically, the Dark Elves and Skaven. So my understanding, and it looks like that's the case, both Dark Elves and Skaven have a loyalty mechanic for their generals, since they're, they don't always play nice with each other. Queek is quite an unusual Skaven, this fellow here, of course, since Skaven in general are known for their cowardice, and in the tabletop game, Skaven had an ability to hide from challenges in the back ranks and not have to actually fight their foes. And Skaven expect this, so their troops don't get demoralized by their leaders running away like cowards. But Queek actually is the bravest Skaven alive. Of all the giant rats, he's got the most balls.
I will see Malekith crowned.
This lovely lady, is famous for corrupting the first Phoenix King, Anarion, and convincing him to take up an artifact known as the Sword of Cain, which certainly there's no relation between Cain and Khorne. Nothing chaos going on here at all. In any event, yes. So apparently, despite being 5,000 years old, she just bathes in blood once a year, like kill a bunch of virgins, toss their blood in a big cauldron, have a bath, and then you turn back young again. Easy.
I seek my birthright.
And this fellow is the dispossessed Dark Elf, who thought he should have been king. And who knows, according to the Untimes lore, he apparently should have. I won't even get into that at all. Not even going to go there. But yes, suffice it to say, the High Elves somewhat disagree with him.
For the greater good.
These two, Tyrion and Teclis, are, of course, the direct descendants of the Phoenix King and Arion. Tyrion's the fighter, and Teclis is the wimpy little brother who likes magic a lot. This Lord's campaign does not contain any introductory content or blah blah. I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, I actually have Teclis, the model, in my Warhammer collection, so I'm going to go with him. I've always been more attracted to the magically inclined factions. That's why I play Tzeentch in 40k. But anyway, I like his bonuses better too.
I am Tyrion.
Lesser upkeep for low tier units, that seems okay, I guess. Spearmen, archers, seems nice early game anyway. Just for his Lord's army though, so it's not faction wide. The recruitment duration's kind of an bonus too, honestly. The artillery's nice. Both of them get a Phoenix.
We can achieve much together.
But I like the Sword Masters. I love the extra magic and the random fireball. An extra mage recruit rank could be nice too, and the diplomatic relations. Although his initial challenge is hard, but that's never stopped me before, has it? That said, let's up the ante a bit. Normal? No. Hard? No. Very hard? No. Let's go legendary. Manual saves not allowed. Orders cannot be issued when a battle is paused. What's pausing a battle, am I right? Race attributes. Intrigue. This interests me. I like the idea of being able to alter the relations between other factions to your advantage. So I like that. I like the espionage, trade agreements allowing line of sight. Martial prowess. The forums had a field day with this one, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It seems like a strictly faithful interpretation of the mechanic in the tabletop game, where when high elf units had a lot of ranks, so a lot of men in the unit, they had a lot more attacks. So I like the idea of them being stronger when they're at high unit count. So honestly, I haven't played around with it too much yet, but the changes that CA, or the way CA has introduced high elves into the game, seem pretty good, and we'll see what happens. Of course, considering this is my first Warhammer 2 campaign, the game came out about 10 minutes ago. I'm not sure entirely what to expect. I haven't looked at too many videos of campaigns, or at all, so I'm gonna go in, roughly blind, and see what happens. Let it begin.
Who are the Asur? An enigma to men and dwarfs, who know them as High Elves. At the center of the great ocean lies Ulthuan, a paradise created by the Old Ones. But when the stellar gates collapsed, demons flooded the mortal plane. All was lost until Anarion the Defender strode forth. The first Phoenix King vanquished the demons with the aid of the Archmage Calador Dragontamer. It was Calador and his elven mages who created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the excess magic, withering demonkind. With the world purged of chaos, the elves took it upon themselves to become guardians and stewards. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen. But this time, its wake brought great peril.
The dragon with two tails flies lower than before. Its trail disturbs the vortex.
I have felt a change in the winds of magic.
Then write it, brother. Lead the mages of Safari. Bring all in the White Tower to bear if you must.
Such lore is currently beyond us.
I suggest a scrying ritual in the Pool of Isha. It may provide us with the answer.
Such a ritual requires fragments of fallen waystones. Far more than we have.
Then we find more. Make ready your ritual, Lawmaster Talarian. You will have your fragments.
I shall start the search in Lustria.
Lustria?
My brother will search here, in Ulthuan.
Why do you care so much about the greater world?
Why do you not? Stay here, brother. Protect Ulthuan. But I venture beyond our borders.
And while you meddle in far-flung continents, I will ensure you have a home to return to.
So yes, thank you for repeating what I just said, game. That said, it's a bit more dramatic. You can see the divides in how Teclis and Tyrion view the world quite clearly. So this will be interesting. I did understand that Teclis starts quite far afield in comparison to his brother, which presume will be a bit more challenging on the diplomatic front.
Sons of Ulthuan, pupils of Hoeth, we do not come upon this place lightly. The world is in dire peril, and it falls to us once more to save it. The Great Vortex is vulnerable, and those of dark intent would seek to draw its power for themselves. This cannot come to pass. By gathering way fragments scattered across the world during the events of the Sundering, we may gain means to avert the collapse of the Vortex. This search takes us far from home, to the rich jungles of the lizards. The inhabitants of Lustria may resist our intrusion, but our cause must prevail. The Vortex must be secured, lest the world drown in a tide of chaos.
Quite so, Teclis. Alright. You have no idea what a relief it is to not hear that stupid old man from the first game in doing the introduction here. Influence, yes. Yes, I understand you can influence political events. Oh, you have to use your influence to recruit lords and heroes too? Interesting. Espionage. Alright. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the following faction. Sentinels of Zeti. Yes. The Lizardmen may be an order faction, but they don't hold any particular love for the High Elves. And if their messages on their stone tablets told them to kill them all, they certainly wouldn't hesitate to do so. Okay, so I need wave fragments. My resources are gold and power leveling, influence, and wave fragments. I see. Which lets me... I read a little bit about this. I understand that we can actually lose this campaign in ways other than just losing all of our settlements. That it's a race here. Oh yeah, I see the other factions. I guess we have to gather the thingamathings, do the thingy, here and here and here and here and here, and then I guess we win the game. Interventions. During enemy rituals, call upon intervention forces to target. Interesting. Not sure exactly what that is, but I guess we'll find out. Ensure that you constructed a rally field. No shit. Alright. So how does their tech work? Let's have a look. Military advancements. I need a rally field for this. Wow, they have a lot of tech. Reminds me of dwarves. Or dwarfs, I should say. It's Warhammer. Trade advancements. Requires Elven Embassy. Is this any good? Oh, okay. It's just like, this is still like combat stuff as well as other things. Interesting. Monthly festivals. That's usually public orders, a thing on Legendary with the like -10 penalty you suffer to have 1,000,000 rebellions. Alright, naval discipline. Lothern Seaguard tech appeals to me. Lothern Seaguard, I don't know if I have any of them. No. They're a high elf unit that functions as a core infantry unit that has no weaknesses. So, well, they have some, but they have spears. They have a bonus versus large. They have shields. They have bows. Basically, they do everything you could ever expect of a core infantry unit, which sounds pretty awesome. So we'll see how they work in this game. Of course, I can't research anything right now, so I won't. Right. Oh, what's this? Research 3 technologies. Get a whole bunch of cool things. Oh, you have to spend money on it, I see. There's a cooldown. Huh. Interesting. Immunity to attrition. That's pretty cool. Okay.
High Lawmaster.
Let's see here. I do like the idea of being able to actually lose the campaign, though, via the ritual. That seems pretty neat. Because in previous Total War titles, once you got fairly large, like the Chaos Invasion's defeated, you control a huge empire, there's not really much of an opportunity to actually lose the game. It kind of drags on a bit, you know? The end game doesn't feel like there's much purpose to it. So I think a lot of people had that problem. So it's an interesting and bold solution, I think, to actually make it so that there's a... Reminds me of like the science victory in the Civilization games, where you can... an AI that's smaller than you can still nab the prize, so to speak. You know, so it adds a bit more purpose to the end game. And as we both know, without purpose, we would not exist. It is purpose that created us, purpose that connects us, purpose that pulls us, that guides us, that drives us. It is purpose that defines, purpose that binds us. Anyway, so let's have a look at our diplomatic situation here. Zoom me out, show me... Oh. Interesting. Can I go up? Okay, there we go. Not a whole lot to see here, eh? I'm like a million miles from my high elf buddies over there. I should probably try to get in contact with them as soon as possible so I can start trading for my golds and power leveling. Let's have a look here. Defensive, fair enough. Guardian. Enemies will not get a foothold upon the homeland. Interesting. Ardent. Fellow Azur are unimpeachable. Quite so. And diplomatic. Well, that's nice. Affinity. How nice.
God, what requests would you make of the Phoenix King?
Well, how about a trade agreement?
As you say.
Alright. I'm not sure why a trade agreement causes you great pain, but sure thing. Who are they allied with? Okay, other high elves. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Very well.
At least get some allies going. Lord knows in Legendary you'll need them.
To war!
Spine of Sotek Dwarfs. Interesting. Where are they? This interface is a little bit weirder than the original game. I'm not sure that I like it more, to be honest with you. Oh well, I guess I got used to it. Where are these guys? Is this it, or am I just blind?
Cruel and deadly.
Oh, I see. They're here in the yellow. Gotcha.
Honor to your ancestors.
Yeah, sure thing. Want a non-aggression pact? Survivor. Defensive and capable. All right.
Sure.
Alright then.
Malevolent Lord.
Bloodhall Coven, eh? Very unfriendly. Well, that's not a surprise, is it? Minor power. That's a little bit rude, don't you think? Considering their strength rank 3. Stronger than me, I'm 14. No peace with these jerk boats, eh? Aggressive. Dissonance. Interesting. Cold-blooded logic. Alright then. Well, suppose I'll have to deal with this army, which is much bigger than mine. That's a bit of a problem. I don't think I can immediately go in and fight them in the field. So we'll have to see here. Predatory senses, what's that? Oh, interesting. Primal instinct. Interesting. It's like the elephants in the old Total War games. That's fun.
Teclis, High Lawmaster.
That's you, alright.
We have shaped this world.
Well, I want Lothar and Seaguard for sure, so I'm gonna get a rally field, just like the quest told me to. I like this as well. You'll notice that in this game, there's more building slots for larger cities. So it's not as ridiculously restricted as it was in the first game. Public order -1,000,000, yeah, no surprise there. What else do I need to capture here to get control of this game? Mud Isles down here, that's probably like some sort of Skaven lair, wouldn't surprise me. Golden Ziggurat. Alright. Well.
There is no limit to my power.
I hope not.
Master of the White Tower.
Well. Just I can start grabbing a few more boys. How much do these cost? Too much. Okay. That's building, that's good. What's his skill tree like? Of course I don't have any items right now. Preeminent Mage. Yes, Teclis is, lore-wise, considered to be the most powerful mage in the world, barring perhaps some of the frog people. The Slan, as they're called. Or some of the great demons of chaos. Alright. I had heard they did a rework of how the magic character tree works, and I kind of want to, yeah. Oh, I like that. Winds of mana, winds of magic cost down for, that's cool. Yeah, that's actually much better than previously, where it was just minus cooldown, which is pretty useless for putting more highly valuable skill points, right? What's his thing here? Miscast base chance, that's pretty cool. Sublime focus, evasion, that's not all that interesting. That's nice. That's nice. Arcane conduit, pretty good. War crown of Safari, ooh. Not bad. He doesn't have, like, he had a million magic items in the actual tabletop game. I see they culled it down a bit. He's no Archaon. Sword of Teclis. What? Oh. Winds of Magic cost -3 for Chain Lightning. Alright, why not? Well, he gets a steed. He never got that before. That's kind of cool. A sweet potion to, considering he's supposed to be, like, ridiculously frail. It's probably not a bad idea. Did they improve these ward things at all? Not really. Oh well. Spell-wise, it's a pretty decent selection. I know Teclis, in the tabletop game got to pick from a number of different lores, or just be lore master of high magic, but it looks like he gets some high magic, fiery convocation, and he gets a whole bunch of spells. Actually, what's this? Oh, it replaces Fireball, so is it like, I guess it's a bound spell. Oh, that's actually really good, because he doesn't have to waste his mana on a really expensive spell. Not bad. And then he gets all of these different, well, he gets all the traits of the lores, that's fun. Some of these could be quite good. Improved power recharge, right? Oh, they improved that from the first game, that's good. Another similar thing, they actually seem to nerf that one. Exorcism. Well, I don't know if I'll be fighting too many undead at the moment. Life Bloom, that's pretty nice. Triggers when casting spell replenishes. Actually, I could see that being really useful. Roiling Skies. Oh, they improved this too. 25 seconds of slowing down flying units. That's not bad. And I guess that applies just when he's casting. Doesn't have to be casting anything from that specific lore either. It could be quite good. Metal shifting. That's alright. Kindle Flame. I would consider that a nerf if it wasn't for the fact that his spell, well, on Teclis anyway, he has Flaming Sword. So like for the almost the entire duration of Flaming Sword on a basic cast, he's gonna have Kindle Flame to it. So that's pretty cool. And Shield of Safari. Ward save when casting. That's just, yeah, that makes sense. What about these things? Anything good here? Militia Master. Seaguard. Bowmaster, also Seaguard. Vanguard Master. Oh, that's pretty decent. Cavalry Master. But not Dragon Princes. Sky Master, right? Master Strategist. Oh, I see elite units. Oh, you don't have to go further for the elite units. So no, that's kind of cool. What's this? Immovable force. Interesting. Oh, what's this? When your units have rank 7 and above, they get better? With the that's interesting. Huh. Very interesting. I like that change actually. I think that's a good change. Makes the later ones important, but not totally overpowering the earlier ones. Heart of Flame, yeah. Stand your ground. Well, I guess that's okay. It's nothing exciting though. Draft Master. Well, Lightning Strike has ever been hugely important in this game, so I'm sure I'll have to grab that at some point. We'll have to balance our skills accordingly. Reminds me kind of Manfred von Karstein's skill tree, having to manage a million of these magic traits and put all his skill points there. Anyway, renowned and feared. Oh, that's kind of nice. I don't know if it's worth going all the way through here. Well, the research rate might be nice. Or quartermaster, actually. Ooh, that's good too. Man, what are they doing making good skills in campaign? The enemy hero success chance. Oh, they buffed that. That's good. Merchant Lord. Maybe. Iron Disciplinarian. Super Anyway. Cool. Alright, so we got recruitment.
No limit to my power.
Intrigue at the court. Well, I have probably fuck all influence right now. 0. Can't see that. Okay. What's my garrison like? Oh, decent. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, well, I think that's about all I can do for this turn, hey? What's my victory here? Get 50 provinces, destroy the enemy, complete all rituals, win the following. Interesting. Alright, end turn. Let's see what these jerk boats decide to do. Run away, apparently. Alright, fair enough. Doesn't look like they're recruiting unless they change the recruitment indicator. I suppose for now my time's gonna be taken up trying to get rid of these guys. I guess I have this Phoenix. That could be pretty powerful. What do I have for spells right now? It's like pretty much just Fireball, huh? Or do I have Flock of Doom already? I don't know. What does it tell me? Well, I do have Flock of Doom. And I have Enfeebling Foe. Interesting. Alright. It doesn't look like this. What's this green stuff? Suitable climate. The climate in this region is suitable for your faction. Oh, that must be what they did because of all the complaints about regional occupation. That's cool, actually. I like that. Elven Colony. Increases income from ports. Cool. Suitable climate. Interesting. So is there anything that's not a suitable climate? Oh, desert. Alright, that makes sense. Uninhabitable. Public order -3, blah blah. Oh yeah, because you really wouldn't want it, but you can if you desperately need to put your flag everywhere. Got it. That's cool. Cool. I like that. Alright, well. Let's get some more boys. Should have this completing next turn. I can start getting infinite knowledge, huh? Let's not go too far here, shall we?
I, Lawmaster of Hoeth.
I'm not really sure about the capabilities of my units yet, so I'm going to play it a little bit cautious because I'm unlegendary. Until I have a better grasp of how they all work. What are these guys? A bonus versus infantry? Okay, that seems pretty decent.
Master of the White Tower.
Okay. Well, I think even so, I'd feel reasonably confident just fighting them in the field. With the big, enormous monster I've got there that is actually really costly, jeez. Right.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
Yes, I'm sure it is. What do we got here? Lilith's Blessing. Oh. That's pretty cool. Probably want to fight in that. camp, yeah, pretty basic. Ambush, yeah, pretty basic. Well,
Making camp.
let's get recruiting
Orders.
and go from there. Maybe I can attack them next turn if I'm feeling brave. You never know. Sentinels of whatever, what are they doing? Oh, they want to fight. How interesting. Oh no, they just want to come over here and stand next to me for some reason. Sure, why not? You do what you want to do, tutorial faction. As Bel Corhadrius, the 7th Phoenix King, did when he built the White Tower of Hoeth, we must gather a thing and a thing. Okay. I'm not sure how gathering knowledge has anything to do with making a rally field, but sure. Research a technology. I'm working on it. Don't rush me, kid.
Teclis, High Lawmaster.
So I've got 13 to their 12.
Yutma!
Well, I feel pretty
My
confident about
infinite
this.
knowledge is yours.
Let's see if I switch to Lilia's Blessing, can I
Hear
get to them
me.
in time? I think so. Alright,
Feel
screw 'em, big
my
numbers.
power.
Yeah, feeling pretty confident about this one. Saurus Warriors. Well, they have some pretty wicked weapon damage, don't they? Especially compared to me. Skink cohort. Yeah, not much armor. They're pretty... Skinks are like the goblins of the Lizardman faction, in my understanding. Aquatic. Oh, they're good in the... Interesting. Skink skirmishers. Huh. Interesting. Who's this guy? Caterpillar. Oh, sorry, Catpillar. Armor piercing. Pretty good stats. That's kind of scary. Cold-blooded. Regeneration. These guys have cold-blooded too? No, they have primal instincts. Oh, so when they get low, they rampage. Got it. Interesting. Resilience, swamp and desert.
I will give you victory.
Well, I hope so, Teclis, because here we go. Okay. Let it begin. Camera controls, thank you, that's very helpful. I've never played a Total War game before. Unless they changed it completely, then I'll just be really annoyed. Alright. The Might of Catpillar. Well, I think I'll gamble when I have 5, hey? Doesn't look as anything's changed here. My power reserve is 155? Wow. That's some pretty sweet Teclising, I'll give it that. For my, like, 2 spells. I think that helps, though, for my Phoenix, because it's attuned to magic. Yeah, so it, basically it gets some extra damage resistance when my mana's high. That's pretty cool. Blizzard Aura. Well, I want to take advantage of that, too, won't I? Interesting battlefield. A little bit more impassable terrain than I'm used to. I have the missile advantage here, so I kind of want to make use of that somehow. And these trees are not going to help me, are they? Well, maybe I can use this to my advantage. So I'll deploy my archers here. They can skirmish in the middle. Teclis can hang out and be cool with them. Then...
Spearman, it will be done.
Maybe I'll put some spearmen here as well. But then I will hide these guys over here. My sword masters as a flanking force. I have this flying obnoxious thing here, ready to go do whatever it is it does. Alright. Put these guys there. I guess once the battle starts, they'll get their martial prowess bonus. It's actually a pretty decent stat line, to be honest with you. And then these guys. Guard mode. Alright. What's your range? Pretty decent, actually. Okay. And we'll put Teclis in group 3, or 4 rather, and him in group 4. Alright, let's do this. Here we go! As expected, they're coming at me, which is kind of convenient. Alright. The Tech Man. Block of Doom. Actually kind of useful against a big horde of crap like this. And then I've got my bound spell here. Fireball. Actually, I should have deployed him over here. Oh well, right? I want to focus the Sauruses, I think. Specifically the warriors. They have that instincts thing, don't they? Although my units are still hidden, that's good. Let's move this out. Let's move them around the flank. Annoy these guys a bit.
None can comprehend my power.
Fire off your fireball. What's the speed on these guys? Oh, they're fast actually. Oh, annoying. Archers, I put you in skirmish while you're running directly into them. I'll never trust you again, skirmish mode. It's going alright. Oh, I can't upgrade it. Well, go get him. Talk off. Maybe I can get these guys debuffed a bit. Alright, well, I'm not impressed with this skirmish mode at all. Get moving here. Fortunately, most of their annoying things here seem to be tied up with my big monster. Throw down another block of doom. Maybe shoot a fireball at him. Hopefully it doesn't do too much friendly fire. Nice. Oh, look at all those kills. Woo-hoo-hoo. 'Tis glorious. Alright, once I get the Hoeth Swordmasters in the rear, they're pretty much screwed, aren't they? Let's get them in the rear as well. Let's see here. Debuff them. Actually, let's shoot these skirmishers down. If you'd be so kind. Not enough of them, eh? How's this looking? Take that, challenging enemy. You guys go around the flank and just shoot them, eh? That's you. That seems to be going pretty well. Oops. Just blow up my own unit. Alright. Sorry about that. Of course, I don't have any cavalry, so it's a little bit annoying to deal with that. This monster has been tanking all this garbage for a while, and I'm pretty impressed with it. That took some damage, but whatever, right? We won't even have to fight their lord so much if he's, Of course, that's a bit of a problem. Caterpillar here is being very annoying. Shoot that. Very good. Shoot them there. That all seemed to work out mostly okay. Get him, bird thing. What are you? Oh, you're poison. Got it, because they're poison, right? Oh, so much for that poor thing. Oh, he's getting swarmed here, isn't he? Cool. What's going on here? Oh, this unit's getting rocked up because it's him, right? They're getting wrecked. That's good. Maybe I'll just shoot a fireball at him. Why not, right? What's going on over here? They're just all broken. Annoyingly not staying Well, maybe I can get you back to your extremely disastrous skirmishing experiment. Shoot those jerks, would you? Got debuff back on him. And Louis apparently. And what are you doing? Anything useful? Oh, they're shattered. Good. I like this battlefield. This is pretty cool. Looks like they got army losses. Army losses. Excellent. I say we don't even have to fight their lord too much. He was kind of their scariest thing. Swordmasters have 154 kills. Well, I can't say I'm too disappointed with them so far. Very nice. Might as well kill this jerk boat while he's vulnerable. Phoenix thing took a bunch of damage, but you know, so be it, right? Alright, speed this up a bit. Well, that went well. Teclising is ridiculous. I still have a power reserve of 113. I think he's going to be a little bit ridiculous come later on once I get some campaign skills. I'm pretty impressed so far. So much for that jerk boat. So much for those guys. One battle, one win. Can't ask for too much more. Alright. To hunt this army down and wipe him out, and then we should be able to grab their city there, no problem at all. Of course, later on, I think I'd rather get rid of my spearmen and archers and just fold them all into Lothern Sea Guard, just to form a basic core that can shoot and fight, rather than having to rely on skirmish mode. And it's...
I foresaw this victory.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
Restrain the captives.
Forced labor, alright. We'll enslave some of the stupid lizards, or execute them.
Release the captives.
Oh, he announces it. That's funny. I like that. That's a good change.
Death has come for them.
I get some
It is their
experience
time.
for executing. That's new. What do I want? Money.
Free the captives.
What do I want? Replenishment. Well, I don't really need replenishment, to be honest with you.
Death has come for them.
I think I want to execute them.
It
That
is
seems
their
like the
time.
best.
I can feel the power.
Yes,
Master of
I'm
the
sure you
White
can.
Tower.
Actually, I probably won't be able to
Treading
pursue,
lightly.
will I? Because I can't leave this stance. So much for Caterpillar.
Those that serve your cause gain
Oh my
experience
God, he's
over
back.
time, my lord.
No.
Be sure to guide their development.
Piss off, would you? Sorry.
Another
That was
victory.
rude. Alright. Well, let's begin. Root Marcher would be nice. So would more magic. Well, Net of Amontok is, as ever, a ridiculously strong spell. So certainly I think it would benefit me most at this point to just go from Net.
As I
Alright.
expected.
So...
My powers are
Oh, actually, I
yours.
can get out of this stance. And I can just go right after him and be like, hey, you're dead. I like that.
By the gods!
Before they can escape.
Steady hand is needed.
No, I don't think I need to fight this one out. Super
Victory
RIP.
was assured. Kill
What?
them.
Grab some more experience.
Power grows.
Pretty sweet. Can I reach this settlement this turn?
Lore Master,
No, I can't, eh?
I will overlook this insult.
Can't make it back there either. I'd like to get back to my territory.
The gods guide me.
Just to grab a turn of replenishment. I guess I'll just march.
Wisdom leads me.
Alright. Grab another skill. Well, how about Net? The spell is so silly. But it'll be certainly be very useful. Days to come, as I'm sure anyone who has
My
played the first
infinite
game is
knowledge is yours.
very aware. Alright, don't have any money for
Asa are
this. This is gonna
ages,
rebel.
Ever victorious.
Get this next turn. Cool. Alright. Moving right along. Turn times seem pretty good right now, although we'll see how long that lasts, won't we? Okay. I did it. I researched a technology, which does not much for me, but you know, there we are. Weapon strength for that, I like that. Well, archery prowess, that's pretty useful too. I don't have any Seaguard yet, although I want to, so it might be better at this point to research texts that help both archers and spearmen, rather than going strictly into the Seaguard stuff at the moment, just because I'm obviously not going to be able to have a whole bunch of Seaguard yet.
Hoeth grants you wisdom.
That should be able to reach.
Elfry!
Easy enough. Oh yeah, these guys are right screwed, aren't they?
Battle calls me.
Grab the experience, sweet. Okay. Occupy, same stuff as normal. Loot and occupy replenishes you now instead of occupying. Oh, I like that change, because previously, pretty much everyone, occupy was always the best option generally. And now sacking replenishes you too. Oh, that's really cool. Raise. The elf making a jerk motion. I like the elves carrying off sacks of gold too. That's great. I think in this case, because it's attached to my home province, I'm definitely going to want to occupy it though.
I can feel power.
Oh, I'll take the standard, thank you. Grab some influence, grab some way fragments, that's all pretty sweet.
We are ill at ease.
Alright, just maintain control of one province. Well, quite so, quite so.
High Lawmaster.
Grab the level up. This is a balance spell, would be pretty sweet, so I might go with that. Flaming Sword, Regrowth, Chain Lightning, well... Well, I also want this, just because moving faster is useful, so I'm going to grab that for now.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Okay, what's my money looking like? I have, like, none. I'm really poor. Well, I can get rid of that. That'll help me out a bit. Can I get this? No. Well, maybe getting this to level 2 would be a good idea. Grab a bit more money and such. My money being what it is, I might just have to go sack some of these jerk boats over here.
Master of the White Tower.
We'll see. Okay, now I can get Seaguard. But not Seaguard with shields.
You must restore order.
I see, that takes level 3. Well,
Require assistance?
you could say that, Teclis. What's the difference on these archers between no armor? Well, I can't really afford more is the problem on my current income. Did they reduce the base income? I wonder if they did. Let's have a look. What do I need? Where's my faction tab? Does it not exist anymore? Am I blind? Faction tab. It's just objectives. That doesn't help me much. Faction. Oh, it's up here. That's interesting. Records. Well, do I have like an income thing? Because in the previous, maybe I'm just totally missing this. I'm intrigued at the court. Diplomacy. Where do I see like the price of trade goods? Is that still a thing? Gotta be missing something here. No, it's not that. What the hell? Is it under diplomacy now? No, it's not. Well. Intrigue at the court? No, it's certainly not that. Huh. Interesting. I can't find that anymore. Does it just not exist? Like your treasury screen. What am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? Interesting. Oh, well, I guess we don't have any. Troubled populace. Oh, this is nice. They added back in from Attila Total War. When your populace is troubled, you get less taxes and less growth. So that is actually a good thing. It encourages higher public order. By the way, mine is hilariously low. Oh well, right? Well, I suppose if I'm making no money anyway,
Order must be maintained.
Let's see what happens. I'll get a bit of money from decommissioning that structure and then go from there. I suppose. End my turn. If it's anything like earlier games, having some rebellions here will actually let me level my lord up and get me some money anyway, so we'll see. Elven craftsman, oh, I like that. Homestead, okay. Noble. That's like an agent, I suppose. Although I'd rather recruit mages because of Teclis's special thingamathing. Let's see. Shrine of Assyrian. Cool. Elven Forge. Alright, that gets me artillery. Okay. Lyrian Reavers. Silver Helms. Those are like, the mediocre Elven shock cavalry. They're not quite as cool as the Dragon Princes. Which I'm not sure where they come from, actually. Where do Dragon Princes come from? That's curious. Great Eagle, thing, Lyrian Reaver, Silver Helms. Huh. Your Dragon Princes must be like limited or something, I guess. Unless I'm just blind, which is a distinct possibility. Anyway. That seems pretty cool. For now, though, my monetary situation is highly problematic. But so is my public order. Well, in my home province, I kind of need... Yeah, I'll get a plaza for now. I can't really afford to have this rebelling all the time. Once I... Because right now, I do want to get down here and take this. It might be Skavenized, might not be. I understand that Skaven can actually... Their cities appear as ruins, so... It'll be interesting. This is rebelling in what? How long? 4 turns? Well, this will be it. I'll probably want to go wipe these gits out too at some point before they march over and take my city back, which would be really annoying, actually. Well. Carry on, carry over. Let's see what happens. Okay. Back to my turn. Search any ruined settlement for treasure. Well, okay, but I don't really want to do that. I want to capture it so I can thingamathing it. Okay, costs 1,500. I can afford that. This is all going.
Restore order.
I'm working on it. Don't bother me. Get my spear wall soon. That's good.
High Lawmaster.
I feel like maybe I should have gone for the reload speed. Oh well, whatever, right? Don't know what these guys are doing. Any trade I can make? No, nothing new. Okay. Guess that's it for that turn, huh?
There is no limit to my power.
How many? I need 350 for this, eh? Well, that's not gonna go very quickly. Oh well.
Very well. Speak, if you must.
Trusted friends? Military alliance. I don't know if I want that. I usually don't like military alliances with, unless it's a particularly good deal, just because they, the AI dragging me into wars is not really my thing. My true colors have been revealed. Well, you still love me, so you'll get over it. The Dark Elf faction has performed the sacrifice to Mathlin. Keep your eyes on the seas. The Black Ark will soon be summoned. Huh. Interesting. That's this one right here. Okay. Ensure that an elven colony has been constructed. Oh, I see. Well, I would need growth to do that, and I have a slight problem. Oh, I should get this watchtower, certainly. So this actually has a garrison worth mentioning, so that it's obnoxious for them to come take it. If I can get my public order in order, so to speak, that would help too. Now, if I search this for treasure, can I then colonize it? Let's find out. By the way, when he says the king, he's referring to the current Phoenix King, Finubar the Seafarer, an unusual elf who's been all over the world, loves humans, thinks they're pretty cool guys. Of course, he never, he leaves the fighting to the actual sons of an Aryan, or rather, relatives. Long lost grandson. Well, grand times a million sons. You know what I mean. Treasure hunt, if successful, with a choice of actions resulting in a good or bad outcome. Colonize. Well, I want to colonize. But I also want to see what this treasure hunting does. Well, I hope I can colonize afterward. Venturing down to the dank, dimly lit catacombs beneath the ruined city, you discover an ornate tomb. Knowing that such places often contain the owner's treasures in life, you prise open the door. Inside, it is, somewhat oddly, bare, except for a large sarcophagus. Interesting. This is like choose your own adventure, Tomb of the Mummy. I'm not so concerned about artifacts right now. I'm looking more for gold. I see. Well, that doesn't help me much, does it?
Master of the White Tower.
Well.
By the gods.
Alright, interesting. Guess I'll colonize next turn. I'll see what the High Elf commandments are when you control a full province. I'm curious. War declared, Spine of Sotek, Southern Sentinels. Okay, interesting. We need the Heroes of the Azure. Archive. Well, I'm working on it, alright? You can dance. At a great mask to celebrate Vol the Maker, the floor is cleared so that the Phoenix King and Everqueen may dance together. The platitudes and graciousness from the guests are unending, but afterwards many are left wondering who the Phoenix King will bestow the honor of the second dance upon. Interesting. I don't have the influence to do any of this, so I guess it's this, eh? Oh. I get some influence, but I lose money? I don't want that to happen. I don't have... Fine! Jerks. Influence gained. Okay.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
Yes, I rather suppose it is, isn't it? Okay, well, let's get this city under our control. If I can click the stupid... Yes, Teclis, I want you to come on. Alright, we've got a province. Gives me some money, gives me some influence, and some sweet way fragments. Okay.
We are ill at ease.
We've got a foothold here in this weird part of the world a million miles away from our homeland. Right unlocked, the mother goddess, purity is her virtue. The tears she weeps for her children can cleanse the land of any taint. What does that cost me? Invocation of Isha. Untainted, punishment rate. Well, I don't really need that right now, considering. Mud Isles. Well, let's build a hamlet there. That's probably a good idea.
Teclis.
We've got a rebellion coming soon, so we'll have to deal with that. I have to stay here. Well, I'll replenish over time anyway. I'm going to deal with these jerk boats. And then I have a notification. Okay. Research available. Alright, excellent. Unit experience for spearmen and archers. I'm looking more to use Lothern Seaguard, to be honest with you. But I'll go with this for now. Okay, commandment available, yes. What do we got? Banish corruption, whatever. Rally citizen militia. Okay. Rebuild lost splendor. Well, that's going to take a bit, isn't it? Growth plus 20, though, could be nice, considering my growth is massively low. Tribute to the Phoenix King, extra money. Reaver patrols. Slow the enemy down. Enemy hero chance. Ambush success. Interesting. Okay, well, I think I want that for now, to be sure. I'll need the growth, no doubt about it. And then, interesting. This is quite interesting so far. They've added a number of things to spice the game up. I like that. Okay. Carrying right on. Oh, hello. Is that a slam? Well, that's not good news for me, is it? Interesting. Huh. Well, this is gonna be pretty hard to defend, isn't it? Enact a ritual, yeah, whatever. Full army and a slan. He's only level 1, but still. They're quite powerful mages. Okay.
Off I go.
Well, this area is not a particularly good one.
I control this garrison.
From a east to defend standpoint, so I think I'm gonna abandon it. We'll see what that guy goes after, won't we?
Yes.
We should have a rebellion momentarily.
Gods.
And then I need to replenish. What's this army got? Saurus. Yeah, they're kind of scary actually, Saurus. That weapon damage is no joke. Skinks are less scary, but presumably cheap. What's their HP like? Saurus spears doesn't tell me. Oh yeah, like 7,600. Like a lot. Interesting. Oh well. If I had the money, I would build a bigger army, but for now, I might be forced on the defensive. What are they gonna do? They're marching. Yeah, they're coming right after us. Of course they are. Jerks. Now, are they gonna go after our smaller settlement, or are they gonna go after Teclis's army that's still recovering? What's my garrison like here? That's a fair thing to ask. Saucy Bard, okay, interesting. Oh, it saved me from a rebellion this turn. Wonderful, I guess? Okay, so I've got a full garrison here. And walls, a bunch of Lothar and Seaguard with shields. That's pretty nice.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
Order must be maintained.
Well, if they're not coming after that settlement, it might be a good idea to get that up, just so I get some money rolling in. Huh. I could attack them while they're marching, but I feel like that would be a fairly impossible battle to win, sadly. Huh. Well, I've got my watchtower up, so this place has a decent garrison too, although they get wiped out pretty fast, I imagine, but we might be able to do some damage to them.
Master of the White Tower.
I can start recruiting things as well. What's their stat line like? Slightly better, but they're expensive. And so I see they have smaller unit size too. Well, for now, it might be better just to go grab more spearmen. Maybe. A little bit more muscle, right?
Mage.
Okay. Archery Prowess is researching. If they come after me here,
Are restive.
well, it'll be interesting. I'm not sure if I'll be able to win that or not. Blessed Skink Skirmishers, what does that mean? Interesting. Magic resistance 70%? Huh. Well. Higher leaderships. I guess the magic resist is the main thing, huh? Okay. Well, let's see what happens here.
Your words are nothing to me.
Yes, I'm sure they are. Fancy that. Dark Elves declared war on me. Allies have refused to join my side. That's interesting. Well, now I might be in a bit of difficulty, huh? Okay, they're gonna go after that place. No, they're going after my main settlement. That actually might work in my favor. They're just gonna sit there, huh? Not sieging? Interesting. Well... I guess they couldn't reach it in turn? Strict. Spend multiple turns. Oh, I like that. The traits are actually, they're showing you why you get the traits. They started that with Bretonia, and I like that they're continuing it in this game. That's a good change. So we've got our docks. Why are we losing money?
By the
Oh,
gods.
of course, because we recruited a bunch of things. I'll get my garrison with me if I attack
There is
now.
no limit to my power. Yes.
Well, it might just work, actually.
The Aesir are troubled.
But if I wait a turn, I do have my tech. Well, that might also,
My
you know,
infinite
zog off,
knowledge is
and that would
yours.
not help my ability here. Well,
Wisdom awaits.
what to do, eh? Well, let's take a risk.
Purifier.
See what it looks like. Even. Huh, what do they got? Feral Bastillodon. I don't like that. Don't really have anything to fight that. Okay, and I've got my garrison army. That's pretty good. Give my charge bonus. Well, probably to the big Phoenix, eh? Oh, that's funny that it can carry a banner around. Not sure how much sense that makes. Level 1, what has he got? Tempest, Soul Quench, Wind Blast, Frost Protection, Missile Resistance, a whole bunch of hit points. How much of this is Saurus? A decent amount. How much is Skink? What's the battlefield gonna look like? That's important too. It's a lot of trees. I might not be in that good shape. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't think, anyway. It's a reasonable open
I will
field.
give you victory.
Well, I hope so, Teclis. Otherwise, we're in a lot of difficulty here, aren't we? Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure that I dramatically outshoot them, at least. I'm gonna trust you again, skirmish mode. If you do that to me again, though, I don't know. Let's gamble. I got my reinforcements coming there, okay.
Archers, as you say.
Alright.
For duty.
Are they gonna charge me or not is a question. So if they do, I won't really have my armies together in time. It'd be probably better to fight them over here, I would guess. If that's gonna be the case.
Archers. Orders received. It will be done. As you say.
Keep these guys in reserve. The sword masters are gonna be pretty nasty. Teclis.
Vigilant.
And my Phoenix. Frostheart Phoenix. I guess the older ones, as Phoenixes get older, they cool down, apparently. That's what I'm told. Well, you're not wrong about that. Alright, what are they gonna do? Come right after me? It actually looks like they might.
We will obey. Swiftly.
Okay. Let's get up here, shall we?
Look, understood. Patrol the skies.
Got a great eagle too, eh? That's pretty useful.
It shall be done.
Let's hustle up and get in position.
Loven Seaguard.
Yes.
For the yes. Acknowledged. For duty. We will obey. We will obey. We are defending. Quickly, Asa, move.
Okay. Try to organize this. Just because we do have the shooting advantage, it behooves us to get as much shooting in as possible.
Loven Seaguard.
We'll have the Lothern. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Lothern? Seaguard? In the back here as a second rank.
It will be done.
We have our spearmen as well.
Will be done. Understood. Loyal.
You guys, I think we can probably go around the flank if possible.
Quickly now.
Same with the Yeah.
Asa, move! Setting forth!
Head out, Swordmasters.
Understood! Orders to see!
Where am I, Seaguard? I don't want you to skirmish.
Asa, advance! Following orders! Archers! Loyal! Archers! As you say! Without fail! For duty!
Here we go.
Bring death on the enemy!
Oh yes, that was the idea.
Be done. Apace!
I have this thing here too, eh? Well, let's see what happens if we do that.
Yes!
Alright. Nice. Very good. Just throw a fireball at him. Do you have magic attacks? Or you do, so you shouldn't attack those blessed ones. Whoa. Oh wait, they can't move because it's a tempest. Also, I'm dying. Well, so much for my eagle. That thing's gonna be annoying to take down, isn't it?
It will be done. We will obey. Massa, move!
Maybe if we flank it, huh?
Awaiting orders!
It's enfeebling foe on it. Let's get you guys around the flank. Swordmasters get moving. Get around the flank here. Let's get you guys there to reinforce the line when it inevitably breaks. And then lay the archers here. Can get going. Let's get this Phoenix back in the fight here, because I think it has a debuff I'll want. Shoot them, please. Any more spells we got here that might be useful? How about Flock of Doom? Shoot a fireball at those jerks too. What's going on here? Oh, they're broken. Interesting. Alright. What are my swordmasters doing right now? Not much. Get in there, yeah. Hit them in the rear. Get around the flank here. Good, good. Get in the rear there. Need my archers to take down their skirmishers and we'll be in okay shape here. Make sure they run off the field because they're just broken. Okay, archers here. Head back. Shoot those jerks. Shoot them. What's that stupid big dinosaur doing? Well, hopefully worse now that I shot it with a fireball. They get a good Flock of Doom here. Nice. You shoot them in the rear. You too, because mine might crumble anyway if that happens. Hey, my stupid eagle's back. Get back in the fight, would you? Archers can shoot them. See, I should have a significant advantage with my nice swordmasters have broken through. Nice, their whole line's breaking. Everything went better than expected, sort of. Alright, over here though, we need to be cautious. Keep shooting them. Keep shooting. You guys, shoot them. Okay, still have my bound spell. Maybe a fireball can work here. Boom! Nice, okay. Throw some more obnoxious birds at them. Nice, that's going well. How's this going? Archers. Shoot those skinks. No, my eagles. pissing off, whatever. Go after their skirmishers. Actually, no, help. Just get this fight turned around and we'll be in okay shape. Hit them in the back. Archers fire. These archers are having a field day here. Decent amount of kills. Although it'd be better if you were in good formation, because that was kind of awkward. These are running. Well, don't let them get away. Get after them. Sheesh. Shatter. Nice. Easy game, right? Considering that was supposed to be an even battle and with legendary bonuses for the AI, I think that went fantastically well. Kind of drew them into an envelopment and then shot them from the side. Some of these tools we have are pretty nice too. Yeah, Teclis, why don't you charge? Go get him, buddy. I believe in you. Seaguard. I like these guys. They do kind of pay though for their abilities to do everything with that low model count. But I guess that makes sense for an elite army like the High Elves, right? Swordmasters have like 1,000,000 kills again. They're rapidly becoming highly experienced. So much for their stupid dinosaur, eh? Of course, this lack of cavalry to chase things down is rather annoying. Go get him, Phoenix thing. I believe in you. Kind of. Well, can't complain too much about that. We'll wipe him out next time. Decisive victory! Yeah, our losses actually weren't that bad. Well, our spearmen kind of got mauled, but... well, right? If I was a smarter person, I probably would have put the garrison there in front. But I'm not a smarter person. Swordmasters, I continue to be deeply impressed with. Especially against this sort of infantry. Alright.
Victory was assured. Shackle them.
Well, I want the money, to be honest with you. I'm less worried about the replenishment at this exact moment. So I think I'm going to take the gold and run, right?
I can feel the power.
Levitate your stupid thing away. Go get him, buddy.
The gods guide me.
Invocation of Assyrian, eh? What's that? Influence, construction cost, public order. Oh, I like that. What's my public order at? About to rebel, right? Yes! Well, so be it. I can grab some more sweet spells. Let's see, Regrowth's kind of a nice one to have. What does it take to get this? 5, okay. Although if I upgrade this... Lowered mana cost is pretty nice. I'll give it that. So what's that? Man, there's so much I want. I want it all. But I do want regrowth too, just for like specific units. And flaming sword's nice too. Everything's nice. It's too nice. I can't decide. I don't know. They've given me difficult and interesting choices now that they've buffed putting more points into a single spell. So I feel like it might be more efficient that way as I use my mana, but I have a lot of mana anyway. I don't know what I want. But more variety is cool, so I'm going to go with Flaming Sword of Ruin. Maybe? Or do I want Regrowth? I don't know! Whatever. Okay.
I foresaw this victory.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
Feel my power.
Chase these jerk boats down. No, well, it's still actually somewhat difficult, isn't it?
The gods have spoken.
Did they? If you say so. Oh, it's because I don't have my garrison with me.
Steady hand is needed.
That's fine. Losing those units is probably a good thing, considering I need more
Let them go.
more gold per turn, even with the Dark Elves coming.
Behold my power.
Ooh, I got a channeling staff. Nice. I'll take that. Plan Buster. +5 leadership when fighting against Lizard. Well, that's actually really useful.
Wisdom awaits.
I like that. Okay. And then I'll probably get this quest for the War Crown. And I can grab some more things. I want this bound spell, to be honest with you. I heard they changed wind spells, so you can actually aim them now. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll find out, I'm sure. I want that, and I want that too. I don't know. The net's nice, but not that useful once battle's actually joined. Yeah, I suppose I'll just do this, because I like Flaming Sword. And then I grab Kindle Flame, and it'll actually be pretty decent. Plus, fire is just kind of cool, right? Appropriate for people who have a whole bunch of phoenixes around. Okay, so I've got some golds and power leveling to work with. I've won a decisive victory. Yes, I'm working on it. I know I have a rebellion. Done some things. I think this seems like a reasonable place to leave off, considering a successful start to our campaign. I'm actually pretty impressed with how my units have performed. I mean, considering that battle bar was even, we kind of, you know, crushed them, rocked their metaphorical shit. So yeah, I'll leave it off here for now. I think that was a pretty good start. I don't know what's up with these jerk goats breaking our defensive alliance when they asked for a military one.
Most astute.
Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll figure it out later. Alright, see you guys.